so hard. An alliance slowly forming like a boulder in my heart. So if you wanna fucking friend me, better give me all you got. No, I don't take this lightly, cause it's heavy, heavy friendly.
There is an eagle flying. Yeah!
Woo! Yeah! It's a party. It's a heavy friending party.
We wrapped it. The show is done.
Yeah.
No more shows. No more shows. This is the last one.
No, there'll
Show
be
is
another
done.
season.
No more done.
The season finale of Heavy Friending is upon us.
Who would have thunk it?
I can't believe we made it this long.
Did you thunk it?
No, not really. I mean, when we first started, a whole year?
Wow.
A whole year?
That's 1/30th of our lifetimes. Of my lifetime. You're older, so it's
Well,
one out of 31.
okay, one. All right, fine.
So it's
Interesting. I look so much younger, though. It's crazy. Guys, welcome to Heavy Friending, the Heavy Friending season finale.
And what a run. And I would just like to thank
Me for
the
all the
supporters.
editing and making us sound funny, especially you.
I don't listen to the show. And that's what I think helps keep me fresh.
You're fresh.
Well, I'm just not influenced by past episodes because I don't remember what's been said.
Well, I do. Yeah, because I have to listen back to them so many times. Mm-hmm. And it's not always fun, but it's always worth it. We're here at the finish line of this little race.
And I'm done.
But then, you know what? We're turning around next week and it's season 2 begins and we're starting a whole new journey together as friends.
I was wondering, this could be a good stopping point. You say, hey, we've kind of done what we wanted. What else is there?
There's a lot. There's a lot more, buddy. There's a lot I want to do. I still want to go do a pool party. I still want to do hometown pool party.
Why?
I want to podcast from the water. I want to be the first podcasters to go podcast in a pool on a float.
That
okay?
might have been done.
No, it hasn't
Serial had a water-based episode, I'm pretty sure.
I want to spend the night in a haunted house.
Oh.
I want to do hometown visits.
Like this is the Bachelorette in Paradise?
Yeah. Hometown visits. We got to do that. Season 2, I think it's time.
Do we have a budget for this or what?
No. I mean, I would go on a trip, though. Like, it would be worth it because you can go to Chicago
You
for
would
yours.
stay with my family.
Yeah. Your family would want me to stay there.
Oh.
I see Donald like in my posts.
Donal is
Donal.
how you pronounce his
Sorry,
name. You're going to
sorry.
want to get that right when you knock on his door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which door?
His door.
To his house or to his bedroom?
Well, maybe the back door, maybe the front door.
Oh.
If they don't
He
answer
does
the
back door entrances.
Well, if he doesn't
He's
answer
into the back
front, actually, it's more of a side door.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's kinky. Anyway, guys, welcome to Heavy Friending, this podcast. If you're just now tuning in, this is a weird one.
I think this is a good one.
Oh, you're right.
Because it's a highlight episode. We're hitting all the top moments.
Yeah, we're doing like one of those episodes where they do. Oh, look back in time.
Because you're going to hear
all
clips.
the funny things.
Yeah, you'll be
like
I wanna
Golden
go back.
Girls or whatever. They always did that.
Explain-
Golden Girls. They would do that a lot. It would be like the episode would have a plot, like something was going on and they had to be stuck in the house, like a storm was going on. And then they'd say, remember that crazy storm we had a few years ago? And they'd be like, on the screen. And it would be Sophia in bed and Dorothy sharing the bed with her. And Sophia would be like, shut up. I hate you. You're my daughter. I love you.
Did they do that? When did they do that? Just
They
like
did it
at the end
numerous
of every
times.
season, or what?
They
Or
did
was
it
it because
numerous
someone
times.
left the show and they're like,
No, they all four from start to finish, but they did it numerous times. They would do
Why?
like just a flashback. It was fun. I don't know. I think they probably just maybe had an episode where maybe, someone was sick or they needed less screen time. Maybe they needed scheduling or something.
okay.
Who knows?
That's weird.
Why are we doing it then?
Because you said we're doing this, and I said well, I don't. And then you said stop.
Okay, yeah.
You cut
I
me
guess
off
that's how it happened.
mid-sentence.
Let's listen back to that. Remember that time?
Okay.
Woo, 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 woo. You know?
Hey,
We're gonna do a reminiscing sort of episode.
Okay, well, I would.
I just think it'll be a great idea, and it'll be great because it'll give listeners that haven't listened to the show, they can kind of get an idea of what we do.
Okay, well, and
It's interesting that I'm saying that because I think in the future I'll think I won't think of that when I'm talking about it, but that's why I want to do it. Okay, cool. Whoa, 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 whoa.
That's
We're
just how I
back.
remembered it, actually.
Yeah. So great.
How do you feel hearing your behavior back?
I
I think I'm going to be asking that
obviously-
question a lot today.
I feel like I'm going to be asking it of you as well.
How
Joe.
do you feel? Answer the question.
I feel
You think
great.
that's okay?
Yeah, I think it's fine.
Steamrolled
because
me.
I think it's a great episode that we're about to have. All these listeners who maybe came in mid-season or, came in last week because they wanted to hear Jason motherfucking Mantzoukas on the podcast.
And Natalie Portman.
We're big time now. It only took us a year. Okay. And
Which
here
isn't
we
that
are.
long in the
No,
grand scheme.
It's not long at all.
We went from 0 to hero.
real quick and in a hurry.
Yeah.
So we're going to just recap some of the best moments.
And
I don't
listen,
know if
there's
they're
been a
best
lot
moments.
of great
Yeah.
moments. I mean, our listeners could probably tell us their favorite moments on Twitter,
Well,
Instagram,
exactly.
Facebook. But
And I
we're
took
going to
that
ignore
into
that because
account.
we've already chosen. So
No,
those
yeah,
mean
but-
nothing to
But
us.
I
So
took it into
it's
account.
stupid.
Because these are the ones that people tell me all the time.
Oh.
Do another drunk episode.
Why do people want us to be in pain?
They want it. And there's certain ones that they're like, do another one. So you may see in season 2, we may have, I'm going to promise you this, in season 2, we will do another drunk episode. 100%. I can promise you that's my heavy friending guarantee. And you know that carries a lot of weight.
Maybe one
in
of us
this
would
town.
stay sober to make
No,
sure that the
no.
other one was not
No, but I
joking.
will tell you this: we're not going to mix together all the things we mixed that night.
Okay.
And you know what? Why don't we take a listen to that wonderful moment right now?
Okay.
Could Dry Sherry and Hillary please sponsor us? Because that would be a good one.
I feel Dry Sherry is
Brought
a
to you by
nickname.
Dry Sherry.
You,
Sherry's a lady.
you're like,
Hillary's best friend.
Dry Sherry is a really mean insult. You give
Dry Shellery's Hillary's VP.
Dry Shellery. You said Shellery.
voting-
Check the tape, ladies and gentlemen. The cool thing about
Who's Wet Sherry though? That's what I'm wondering.
oh girl, I
Where
want
that
to
Wet
meet
Sherry?
that queen.
Where that Wet Sherry?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
queen.
I'm not gonna lie. Like
Do you feel it in your thighs, or is that
I
just
just
me?
feel it in my neck. My neck is like, girl, are you gonna drink that OJ? You better watch out.
It's not even OJ. It's OS.
Orange juice. You better watch. It's
No,
telling me.
it's orange soda. This sounds like.
Could we watch
not-
Hellraiser 5 together?
This doesn't seem like a firm foundation.
I think it feels like a good foundation, though.
It doesn't, though, from my perspective.
You know what I do like, though? We are getting drunk together.
Okay.
Regardless of what they try to Hollywood, all this Hollywood bullshit they try to put onto this podcast.
Yes.
Every time you listen to podcasts, it's like Hollywood bullshit. On this podcast,
No.
they're getting drunk
Yeah.
for real.
Oh, hi. Hi, Hollywood. Oh, hi. Maybe take 2 times 2 and then add loco.
Yeah. Maybe take your mom and your dad,
What's up?
and I'm not kidding. I kid a little bit in my life.
I kid too.
We
I feel
both,
like
all right, we both kid. We're kidders.
the classic kid. But I feel like I want to close my eyes and go to sleep. That's
No, man. When I feel like I'm drunk, I don't want to close my eyes and go to sleep. I'm
What do
like,
you want to do?
Who can I fuck with? No, my first thought when
you
I'm
want
drunk
to
is,
fuck with people?
yeah, my first thought is I feel like the room is spinning. All right, what's going on? Like, it's never just go to sleep or something.
No, mine is like, all right, let's shut down all systems.
No.
You gotta shut down the systems.
No, we gotta keep the systems open.
No, the systems need to shut down.
Spread your systems.
Then you
I
sleep
like to
it
say
off.
spread your systems. Woo! Okay, so that one's definitely more embarrassing for me than you. But we have established, for the listener, we have established that Joe doesn't sound drunk when he's drunk.
Yeah, because I didn't remember every part of that episode.
Yeah. You got really drunk. I got really drunk.
Yeah. And that was like, what, the fourth time maybe ever we had hung out?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it was great, though. I got to say, and it was super embarrassing listening back to it.
Mm-hmm.
I already slur a lot when I talk. I'm just like a little person. And so when I drink instantly, I start slurring my speech, and I was super inebriated. And I felt like shit the next day. We were both very ill, but it was worth it because I think we reached kind of a new level in our friendship after that. So I'm glad.
Yeah. I think at the time I was like, is this too early to have lost complete control of myself in front of a person?
Yeah, you pissed yourself.
I pissed, well, and that's just the front side.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I didn't know, but I think I think ultimately it was more of like, okay, I understand this person's not like a serial killer.
Right. And that's another thing. It's like we could have killed each other. So another
what a weird
great
thing to say.
Well, you did say serial killer.
Yeah.
I did think that though, kind of a little bit. I
Right.
thought like
because you don't know me.
Yeah, exactly.
Or you didn't know me.
And I know you now, but you could still kill me, I guess. Like this could be a long con.
It wouldn't be worth it though, would it?
Oh, this is worth it.
The fame of,
This right is worth it.
Or it'd be like that thing, in movies where it's like, oh, I didn't want to fall in love with you, but I would have fallen in love with the podcast. I'd be like, I was just.
Oh, it's interesting you say that. I think that brings us to our next clip, actually.
Okay.
Speaking of being in love with me. This clip is from one of my favorite episodes. Yeah, Friendsgiving, when my best friend Andrew came on and Joe's best friend Larissa came on.
Not best friend, but
I knew you were going to say that. As soon as I said best friend, I knew you were going to say that.
Because
You have
she's not
such
my
a
best
problem.
friend.
I know, but you have such a problem.
She doesn't even return my texts anymore. You don't want to talk about changes in a year.
Wow.
She's out.
Larissa's out.
Well, she won't return my texts, so
Okay.
I guess I'm out.
Oh, maybe. Yeah. She's your best friend, but you're not her best friend.
I can't. I wouldn't say that now.
Well, let's listen to this little clip, and maybe it'll spark that love that the two of you had for each other again.
Okay.
I don't even know if you know I'm going to say this.
Okay. Let's hear it.
Oh, yeah.
He was super in love with you.
Don't.
He was like, isn't she pretty?
Oh,
No, I don't think he said that.
my God.
Just like, stop.
Twist of the year.
The twist. The truth finally comes out on Thanksgiving Day. He was in love with me all along, folks. I know you were wondering, and now we know.
Do you hate me?
I'm glad to know I'm not crazy and that all those vibes I was picking up on were actually real.
You just covered yourself up.
Yeah, I am. I did cover myself. That's interesting that you said. I'm covering. I'm turning my body away.
This is the final episode. That's way more dramatic than I remembered. In my head, I thought she just said something like, I thought she said I was like obsessed with you.
No, she said in
love. I didn't think she
said
had
in
said
love.
that. Oh, boy.
And it was like even worse because it was 4 people. It's usually just the 2 of us. And it was like this big revelation after we'd spent a lot of time together at this point. Well, a while.
together.
Yeah, we got drunk together. We'd done a lot of things together. We were at the holidays.
Yeah.
And she just like blindsided you. And you know when she did that, she was getting ready to leave. She was
Yeah.
like, we were like, bye, Larissa. And she's like, oh, wait, I forgot to say something.
This is like, she had
By the
planned
way,
this out in her head.
She really wanted to say it. And she's like, sorry, I hope I didn't make you mad.
Also, she's supposed to be my friend.
I know. I have to say, she did you dirty on that one.
She wanted...
Because it's not like, obviously, it was just, you were infatuated with my good looks and charm, which is natural. It happens all the time. And so it's nothing like new for me to have someone kind of just fall head over heels instantly. But at that point, it was not a thing anymore wasn't a thing because we didn't like each other anymore at that point. Like the friendship overshadowed everything. And we kind of had like a love-hate at that point. So
Right.
all it did for me was just give me something to make fun of you
Yes.
about. And so that's why it was wrong.
If that would have been sooner, though, that would have been
I think it would have been
probably
really
bad.
bad.
Yeah.
Because then I would have thought, oh.
what's he wanting
Yeah.
to...
And plus, like 99% of the jokes I make to you are like about, like molesting you in some form. And it's all jokes.
And I've gotten comments about that from people. They're like, that's weird.
Is it me too? Or...
Is it hashtag me too?
Yeah, but it's not because we're okay with I'm not doing it against your will. Like we're on the same page, right?
I think it's a power thing because you do have the power to edit me in certain ways. So you're abusing your power. What?
Wait, what are the comments you've gotten? I want to know.
They're like, that's kind of weird, right?
Weird?
Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting.
I don't know the direct comments, but it was, they would bring it up. They'd say,
who is they?
kinda
Is it like
weird.
one person or like multiple
It's
people?
at least one person.
Okay, so one person said one thing.
Yeah.
Okay,
At least
cool.
one person.
Okay, cool. Well, let's take a quick break. And when we come back, we're going to get to some more clips. We've said it now. What episode is this? 44? We've said it 44 times.
Well,
Let's
probably
say
not.
Oh,
Because we
haven't?
didn't have it at the beginning.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so let's say maybe we said it like 35. Want to do that? Go
Okay.
35? We said it 35 times. Well, I'll say it 36 times.
What?
Go to patreon.com/heavyfriending.
Yeah.
Go
why,
there.
Why haven't you gone there? We've said it 35 times.
Yes, 36 now.
Hey,
Okay.
what are you, an idiot?
Yeah, and listen,
What are you worried about your data?
maybe.
On your-
Do you say
oh.
data?
What do you say?
Data?
No, I don't say that. I
Oh,
say
data.
data. Data.
Ugh, I don't know. We'll think about that while we take a listen to all these
don't
zany
have to think
characters.
about it.
I'll think about what if I want to change how
data.
I say it, is what I'm
Do
saying.
you say GIF or GIF?
I say GIF, but it should be GIF.
I say GIF too, so let's
But
not
it should be
say
GIF.
potato.
Well,
Let's say potato.
we'll see if we can find a compromise while we listen to these zany characters who've stopped by the show in the past to say the very same thing. Check out Heavy Friending on patreon.com/heavyfriending.
Oh, we're good at it.
Juicy Joe, juicy, juicy Joe.
This is Laura, and I'm here to say get on Patreon. It's a cool way to pay. Here's Joe. He's going to tell you something else about giving us money, or you're going to go to hell. Joe.
My name is Satan. I'm down in hell. I want to say, well, you should donate to these guys. They are funny and they...
And I am Jesus, and I agree.
Yes.
Jesus and Satan are one today, because Patreon and Heavy Friending. Man, that was great what we did.
Are we using that? Dad,
Yes, honey?
I've been saving up my allowance and I really want to spend my money on something good here at this mall.
And they're so like interested. But then
Hashtag Instagram.
Yeah.
Joe, when I feel when you...
Joe Barlow here. Hi, how you doing, Laura? What's the deal with zippers?
Hey, Morpheus,
Yes, my brother.
do you think they can hear us scurrying about the walls?
Oh, I love to get a rise out of them, brother. I can hear that woman screaming all the way through the plywood.
It's like at night
It is like at night, brother.
when she
It is
makes
like at night.
noises.
Joe
So I'm
and
going to give
Laura?
him a lot of money.
Yeah, you can give them a lot of stuff. You just come on that page
Stop.
and give them all that stuff. You give it to them monthly. and
Some
you,
say that's all you need.
it's all they need. Just a monthly pledge of your reward.
Oh, it's so big or small. That's the
However,
beauty.
yeah,
Any
however
size
you want.
is appreciated.
They don't judge the size. They
No.
just want it.
They're just
they just want
desperate.
it. They're open to
They're
it.
sad and desperate.
Welcome back to Heavy Friending.
Yeah, there's a website where you can help reunite these families. It's patreon.com/heavyfriending. And just any dollar amount.
Donate today because
Get those families back together. He has a gun, Joe. Don't make any sudden movements. We gotta get out of here.
Okay, I'm trying to maneuver my pocket knife.
Okay.
And then I think I can cut the... Okay,
Come on.
I'm sawing.
Okay. All right. You've almost got it. You've almost got it. Joe.
Wait, is that him?
Looking at it.
Oh, wow. We've had so many interesting people on the show, right?
People, things,
Topics,
hot topics,
words,
and sometimes sounds.
mouth noises.
Yeah.
a lot of mouth noises I've had to edit out. And some of them I've gotten too lazy to do it. And I've said, you know what, fuck it. Just left them in there.
And that's why people love us. We're real.
We're real. We like to explore. We're explorers.
We don't
audio
censor.
explorers.
Yeah,
that's right.
We're pretty authentic.
Yeah, and what's more authentic, Joe, than what is in our cell phones?
Yeah, so this episode, we agreed, and we didn't delete anything. We didn't say anything's off limits. We let each other look at one another's phones.
Yeah. Ooh, and the stress was high.
Was it? I mean, I don't remember being afraid. Was I?
Yeah.
Okay.
We were both kind of stressed.
I just blocked it out, I guess.
Yeah, let's take a listen. Maybe you'll remember.
Okay.
Are those your pets? She responded, yeah. You responded, and they are dead? What the fuck? And then
what did
she
she
never
say?
responded again. I apologize to Katie on behalf of Joe.
Why would she want to talk about her dead pets?
Let's go to outer space, you said to someone.
Whoa. That's kind of romantic, too.
She said, yes, let's.
Whoa. She said
You
yes?
said, Joe, I mean, instead of the joke and then moving to something else, you say, haha, would you really go?
I don't know.
She said, to outer space? I could if I could afford to.
Don't tell me it keeps going.
Still about space.
Oh, I gotta go.
I would go, but I wouldn't want to be first. I'd want all the links worked out first.
Did I say links?
Yeah, you meant to say kinks, but
fuck. It was going so
If
well.
only you said kinks, then she would have definitely responded. She stopped responding. She's like,
stopped
I'm
responding.
done
She's
talking
like,
to this guy
this
about fucking space.
This guy works for NASA.
So did that jog your memory? How are you feeling now?
Yeah, I do remember that I was on dating apps and I was messaging a lot of people. Sometimes you just try and get people to respond because
Yeah.
many people don't.
Yeah.
And then once you talk about space,
God.
you make a connection, you got to ride it.
That episode was really good for me because I thought after coming out of that one, I had a whole different sort of perspective on you because you were just so sweet. It was sweet. A lot of things that you would say, it was sweet. It was genuine. And
I try to be real, and I try and
Yeah.
pick up something interesting about. The
you weren't just
person.
you're hot or something. It was nice that
No.
you tried to look at their profile and
I feel
find
like-
something interesting to talk about. And
The "you're hot's" implied. I swiped right. That
that's
means you're
true.
hot.
I guess that's true.
Or at least
That's
you're
true.
hot enough for me.
For God, see, that's the stuff that gets me.
Is that sad?
It gets me right in my heart. Yeah. Oh man. Okay, so
And this is what the show is. Let's talk about this real quick.
Okay, yeah.
Because you say your friends will tell you they like when the show is like a
Emotional.
little, like sadder.
And
like,
your
than
friends
I would
tell you
think.
that it's weird that I make comments about you.
Yeah. Right.
I feel like what do they mean when they say weird? Are they like, she wants to do that?
That might be
Okay.
or maybe they're trying to figure out if that's
Why?
what it is.
Yeah. Okay.
But they're not. They're not.
Maybe they
outright
need a
saying it.
visual. Maybe they need to see my face when I'm saying some of this, like the grimace or like
Yeah.
the looks of disgust, and that may help them kind of like
'cause-
determine this to see like the sarcasm.
Well,
or
I can
the-
tell that you're joking.
Yeah, I hope so. At
Yeah.
this point, if you couldn't, hey, listen. This is the end of the season, and I want to start season 2 off right. So we on the same page, right? Yeah, it's all jokes, right? You know that.
All this show is jokes.
Yeah. Okay. Good. So we're good.
Wait, all the show?
No, anytime I've ever said anything to you of a sexually explicit nature,
Okay.
it's been joking.
For example, about my soft buns.
Never said anything of that nature.
Well, I'm just saying, if
I
you
think
were
most
to
of the
say
time the
something
things I
about
say
my
are like
soft
in-
buns, it would be a joke.
Yeah. I mean, they may be soft. I don't know. But I don't want to find out, I guess, is what I'm getting at. I'm not even curious.
Whose buns are hard? I guess a
Mm.
weightlifter?
John's are firm.
Hard?
John's buns are firm.
Would you call them hard?
Hoard. I'd call them hoard.
Hard? What does that mean?
I have no idea.
Go on
I
the
wanna
record.
change-
Are his buns hard?
They're firm, but they're not hard.
Yeah.
But they're like firm, like muscular, you know?
I don't think I've ever.
And for the record, I want to know about his buns. I genuinely do. I want to know about John's buns.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy John's buns. Okay. Your buns, gross. Get them away from me. They're moldy. They're stinky.
This
They're
is too
stale.
close?
They're stale buns.
My
I
buns
want
aren't even
John's
facing you.
Fresh, juicy buns. Okay.
See, you don't have to put down my buns
okay.
just
It's
because
like
you
I can't
his
compliment
buns.
you. I can't put you down. What am I supposed to do?
I don't think-
it's like no one can take a compliment anymore.
Oh my gosh. I feel like
I got to get it all out now so I can start season 2 fresh.
I think you used to be more controversial on this show.
What? Is that a challenge? I feel like you're challenging me.
Do you? I feel like I don't know what you've said that's controversial.
The
Recently.
most recent thing I said, I think, was on Assassination Nation when I said anyone who's in a plural relationship is butt ugly. And I stand by
Maybe
that
I just
still
don't
to this
remember.
day. No, I think you just have gotten used to it. I feel like when I first used to
Oh,
say
I
these
was
things, you were
shocked.
like, Jesus Christ. And now
I was
you're
like, do you know this is a
here she goes.
podcast?
Yeah. Exactly.
Wow.
So
Okay.
it's just, I just say things, you know, I
Yeah.
don't mean them. And so to Joe's one friend, listen, I don't want
At least.
at least one, and there may be multiple. It's all just jokes. It's just our relationship, you know. It's because it's so outrageous of a statement to make that it's
See
funny,
again,
you know.
and then it turns to hurt.
Yeah.
You don't have to hurt.
Okay.
You could just say it's just fun.
Okay.
You don't have to say I wouldn't come near those moldy.
Moldy,
I believe is the
stale
word
buns.
you said.
Moldy,
yeah.
stale, green,
Right.
green,
And how would you know?
fuzzy buns. It's the mold.
Everyone has a little fuzz, don't they?
Yeah, at least. So, if people want to know why I'm mean to you sometimes, here's a great example of why. We did an episode where we sampled foods blindfolded, okay? And each of us picked for the other one. And this is why this one made me so mad, was that you made me feel like I had to go out and buy food. And you went in your fucking refrigerator and just brought a bunch of goddamn condiments over to my house and shoved them in my face. So let's take a little listen to that.
Condiments are good.
Yeah, but you made me go to the store. I said, I'm just going to get something out of my fridge. And you said, out of your fridge, like it was gross.
Yeah, because I was imagining like, oh, it's like old food like she had. Like condiments, they don't
Why
go
didn't
bad.
you imagine the very thing that you were going to do, which is get condiments?
Would you have done condiments?
Yes, I wasn't going
Then
to give
that
you like
would
an
have
old...
been boring. So you're welcome.
Okay, thank you, Joe. Thank you very much. All right, guys, take a listen to this clip. I'm
Okay.
scared. Oh, God.
Open up, sister.
I'm scared.
scared. Oh my God.
Ground ginger. Oh my gosh. This is This episode should have been a video podcast. You freak out.
What did you give me? It's spicy.
Wait, is it?
It's like bitter.
Oh, I guess it's kind of...
Oh God, what is it, Joe? What is this you've given me? I inhaled it. It went into my lungs. See, you're a jerk. You're a big jerk.
That's one example.
You gave me, another one.
Here's why I'm not a jerk.
I want to play another one.
Hold on. In my defense.
Okay. It's interesting. Yeah. See, that's the thing.
No, in my defense.
Did you forget what you were going to say midway, or did you not have anything and you're trying to find it?
To be honest, but here's the thing. I brought in things that I eat and enjoy and have eaten. I had parsley paste because I used it. I had the
but you mix
buffalo
it into
sauce
something
because I was eating
You gave me a spoonful of ground ginger.
I love
went
it.
into
It's
my
healthy. That's healthy, and you're welcome.
It went into my lungs. I was coughing. It puffed out of my mouth.
That's your problem. You breathe. You tried to eat it through your lungs. How is that my fault?
You should have told me it was a powder before you shoved it in my face.
I can't give a hint like that. I didn't think you'd try and inhale it.
You should have helped me a little more, okay, with the powder substance. Okay, this next clip, this happened recently. We went to a haunted house together, and that was really fun.
That was fun, and we never said it in the episode, but we went with my friend Michael, and he had never been to a haunted house before, and he was doing camera because there's video.
Right.
If you're a
patron,
to Patreon,
yeah, you'll get that video.
You can see the full vid. And but I thought it was so funny that he had to like walk backwards through a haunted house for his first time.
Yeah, but then when he went afterwards for fun, he was holding on to my backpack like a little kid. Pulling on it and holding on to it. He was scared. Yeah, it was funny.
That was a fun that place was awesome.
It was great. So we're going to listen to a clip of us hanging out with our good pal Sid.
Where are you?
I'm right next to you. I'm this person.
Okay, but I'm here too, buddy.
He's here too, Joe.
Scares me.
Here, this way, Joe.
Whoa! Ow! What's
Follow
this
these.
thing?
It's my friend.
Okay. It's so dark.
Better not be going. I think she's going to my pretty corner. I might just have to make her.
Wait, is that you, Joe?
Well, that's me,
Is that
but
you?
he's
Okay.
right over my shoulder.
I'm going to have to make somebody a permanent fixture.
I don't like.
Pretty corner.
I can't.
He said it's pretty corner for pretty girls like me.
Well, he can't see, to be fair.
Can't see.
Wait,
Thank you. He can see me just fine.
I think it's dark.
I can see.
Where are you? Oh, okay.
I'm over here.
So
Not
where
you.
Are we supposed to
Not
go?
you, sir.
I think we need to follow him.
I think it seems brighter over there, doesn't it?
What's your name?
Sid.
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 Sid. Oh, hey Sid.
Yeah.
What do you like to do for fun?
Take limbs.
I can't see.
Oh, that boy. Oh, to take that pretty little arm.
I can't see anything. He was like Ed from Lion King.
Oh yeah. But wasn't Ed from Lion King based on Ed from Good Burger?
Was he?
Let's start that rumor. Because that could almost work.
Yeah.
My name is Ed. That was very fun. Yeah, that particular haunted house we went through was like pitch black for most of it. And very fun. That guy had
He was fun.
a fun voice.
Yeah.
take limbs. He like did such a good like zinger there. Like,
Yeah.
And what do you like to do? Take limbs, and then like
He was just
ratchet
waiting
up that
for
chainsaw
his
for the opening. Yeah, he's great.
Well, and I also like that too, because you go to haunted houses, you kind of know everyone ends with a chainsaw guy.
Yeah.
But that one, because it was a dark maze, you didn't know if it was the end or if it was just, if you still had a long ways to go.
Mm-hmm.
So he lulled you into like, oh, we're not at the end. And he's not a guy with a chainsaw.
Right.
But
he was. Yeah.
Oh.
That was great.
That was good.
We have 2 more moments. Okay. And the first one is going to be a little bit uncomfortable for you because this was probably,
I've already been uncomfortable.
well, this
in
was
episode.
probably the most uncomfortable episode that you've done.
Did I get a colonoscopy on this show?
No.
Oh.
And see, here I would say, I'll give you one, but I'm not going to
now
do that.
you know.
No, I'm not going to do it
Well,
anymore.
and this is a new era.
Yeah, we're mature now.
Yeah.
I'll never make another joke like that again. I
Yeah,
can
remember,
promise you that.
We used to talk about a lot
A
of
lot,
stuff.
yeah.
And season 2, none of it.
No, never again. We'll never talk about
It's gross.
another
It's
orifice.
childish. Another
Orifice.
orifice.
Orifice. Well, you said childish, right? When I was saying orifice, and it
Yeah.
made me say orifice.
But it is childish. And we've grown as friends and we've grown as people.
And we hope that you've grown as listeners and that you've matured past
And
it.
listen,
because you obviously liked it, or you wouldn't have kept listening. Because that's all
you're
we
freaks.
do.
And if you like that filth,
Hey, you got to let us know though, because we'll keep doing it for sure.
that's true.
If
we
that's
could
what
make
you're
the show
into-
all filth if
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
into
yeah.
it.
I'm fine with that. I
But
have no standards really.
We only listen to feedback of that sort from patrons.
From patrons, that's right. And you can email us.
And the higher your dollar,
And,
the more your voice. And that's what Citizens United ruled. is that
True. That's true.
money is speech.
So this next clip is a Valentine's Day special.
Oh.
When we called your sweet, sweet little ex-girlfriend, Molly.
I get so many comments about this one, I think more than others.
Really?
And I don't know if I've said this on the podcast, but I've gone on dates where at least 1 or 2, I think people have listened to that episode because somehow they found either I told them or they just sort of found on their own.
And that's the first one they went to because it said ex.
Yeah, because I think they're like,
Yeah.
oh, I'll see what kind of
Yeah.
potential, boyfriend he would be.
Yeah.
So I can't. Yeah, I guess they still went out with me after listening to it. So it wasn't
Well,
like
I think
a deal
she did
breaker.
you a few solids in there, really. But let's take a listen and see what Molly had to say.
Valentine's Day was like right after we started dating. So that's like a weird, like you've just started dating. So you're celebrating Valentine's Day. What do you get the person? I did go back and look just to double check, but you gave me a card with a cat with a cowboy hat on it.
Yeah,
And
it was a
then
red cowboy hat.
It was.
I believe.
And a single rose, which was thoughtful, and then a plastic gold pimp chain.
That's
So-
an interesting touch there, then, and it makes sense that you would do that, Joe.
I think also on a birthday you gave me, and you can correct me if this is wrong, but
Let's hear it.
Joe's grimacing because he
I
knows.
think I know what you're gonna say.
I think he's probably worried I'm going to say it. On one birthday, well, for his birthday, I had planned like a whole weekend away in Chicago, and we stayed at like a nice hotel, went to dinner.
Okay, I do remember that. Yeah.
And his birthday was before mine. It was in June, right,
Yeah.
Joe? And then for my birthday in August, I'm pretty sure you took me to a lunch at like a brewery.
Okay.
And then the present, the actual present was booty pop panties,
Oh God,
yeah.
Joe.
That was.
wait,
which
stop,
I think was a
Joe.
joke. I think was a joke.
But
No,
wait,
it was a joke.
But stop, I need to understand.
on.
What are booty pop panties?
I can explain them
I
unless
want
you
her-
want to,
I want
Molly.
her to
Yeah. Why
tell
don't
me.
you explain?
They are literally underwear that have butt pads in them.
Oh
They
man,
enhance the butt.
I think you bought yourself a pair too.
So
I like that Molly got a zing in there.
she did, yeah. Because it is a very rude gift to give someone.
It's not rude. It was a joke, and at the time, she knew what it was referencing because we had had a conversation. I think we were in line at a store and we had seen them, and then and we were joking about it, and then I gave them, and it was still a joke.
Right. She's a good sport.
Yeah, that's funny. That's
it's just I could not do what you did. You were very brave.
Oh, to have her on?
Yeah, I do not want to talk to any of my ex-boyfriends ever at all. Yeah. Mainly, we didn't end things well with it. I don't have any ex-boyfriends who are friends of mine. So anything they would have to say probably wouldn't be as civil.
Molly would be really my only choice, I think, because she's funny, but also it is good terms.
Right.
So, I mean, well, maybe some others. Maybe season 2.
Yeah, maybe season 2.
But I think if we did it again, I'd want to get them all in a room, Real Housewives style.
Yeah,
and have
I
them
could be like the moderator
because I think exactly.
Put you behind like bulletproof glass.
No, they wouldn't. I don't think they'd be violent.
Okay,
but I think it would be fun to have them get together and maybe even bring Molly back, and then they can share. She'll be like, hey, he got me these booty pop shorts. Right. And then another one will say, well, he got me something else dumb that I bought somebody. And be like, oh, well, he got me that too.
Right.
So,
did you give more than one pair of booty pop shorts?
No, because it was only an inside joke with
Okay, just
Molly.
want to make sure you weren't giving when you dated a pair of booty pop shorts.
It would be a funny gift to give to anyone, I think.
Rethink it.
Pretty funny.
Think about it a little bit if you ever do it again.
It's pretty funny.
So you said that episode you got a lot of comments about, but the last clip we had, you said before
now.
Before we played the clip, you said that people comment to you about that episode a lot.
I did say that. Yeah.
Great.
Do we have a clip of me saying that? Wait, do we have a clip of me saying that
I do? You want to take a listen?
Yeah. I get so many comments about this one, I think more than others.
Are you happy with yourself now? Because I had a great flow going. So what I was going to say was, you said a lot of people gave you comments about that episode.
Yes, and now I remember.
Great. I'm glad that I jogged your memory there. But the next clip and the final clip I'm going to play, I get the most comments about this episode.
Ooh.
This one was when the two of us sat down with a desktop computer and a little thing called chat roulette. And we were on the hunt. We were on the hunt to see a little penis. And we saw a little penis and a lot of penis. And big penises and...
All right, let's just go to the...
Flaccid.
The clip.
Hard.
And roll that clip.
Skinny.
Let's hear that clip.
Oh, somebody's beating it.
So what's happened? We're getting a real out of focus.
And you're not in focus. Oh, now you're in focus. It looks
like I think he's already finished. He's came on his own stomach.
Yeah. We'll see you,
no,
sir.
Don't go down space bar. Get out of here.
Thank you, sir.
We definitely had audio on that one.
Can we pause it? There's 3 guys. They're sharing a meal.
Hola.
Hola. Oh, they're doing cocaine.
Oh my God. They're doing cocaine.
Oh, I wish I could have some. Bummer.
Hola, guys. We don't have that.
This sounds serious, man. Oh, come on, man. We're not going to be famous.
Oh, this guy's playing music.
Oh, he's playing piano.
Oh, he's playing copywritten next to him. That's copywritten. We can't have that.
God. We were about to write a song together, even though I think he was singing.
That's a song. Oh, no. We did it. Stop the presses. Stop the presses.
Guys.
Whoa.
Guys.
Okay. What an amazing time for that to happen.
We saw
a bear penis.
We saw a bear penis, and it was being furiously masturbated.
Whoa.
Oh, somebody was really jerking it.
It was furious.
He was jerking it hard. I'm surprised he didn't yank it off his damn body.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know because I don't have a penis, but is that how hard you jerk it?
I just don't feel like I want to answer that.
right,
But
well.
I think what I will
I feel
say
like a
is
slow stroke,
everyone has their own style, their own, grip and everything. And it's like snowflakes. Each is unique and beautiful in its own way.
Oh, man. I love seeing a stranger's dick. What about you? It's invigorating.
It's funny because of the excitement of the mystery.
right.
You don't know when it's going to happen. You know it's going to happen.
Yeah, yeah.
Because that's at least
My
50%
favorite is
of
when
the
it
thing.
starts on a face and then it like pans down to a dick.
Well, and that's the true honor.
Yes.
Because then you know, oh, I like these people.
Right.
Take a look
I want
down
them to
here.
see, right? It's
Yeah.
not just the dick in the frame. And so, yeah, I respect that, definitely.
Well, because they respect us and they know we're cool.
We've had so many great moments on the show,
But
haven't
we were probably going to redo that one, right?
We're going to do that one in season 2.
Because we had people request.
Yes, people have. That's like that one, the drunk one. Those are like.
Well, and I want to
people
do that
constantly.
food one again because I want to. All
Yeah.
these will now have a video component,
Right.
and so it'll be weird to see us drunk on video, and it'll
Oh,
be weird
yeah,
to see
that
us.
won't be good.
Yeah.
Oh, that won't be good. We won't be running for office. It can't happen.
Well, we'll
now.
delete it if we decide to run.
Anyway, this year, I'm happy. I'm so glad that it was my great idea to do this podcast and that I reached out to you and asked if you'd like to do it with me. And I'm glad that I sort of, workshopped it and edited these episodes so well. And but I worked so hard to keep this relationship together. So I'm just happy. I'm
Anything
happy.
else?
No, I'm just happy with everything I've done.
Okay.
What about you?
I guess I'm
I feel
happy that I'm not in my old apartment now. 1 year later.
Yeah, because you had roaches.
Yeah, what else was I like a year ago?
A
I
year
was
ago?
on I was on TV.
Right? Your
So
job
that's
changed.
different now.
I got married.
You got married
I
during
mean,
the
a
podcast?
lot has
yeah,
gone
you
on,
went
man.
from now your taxes are like real good probably.
Well, we were married for like a few years before we got married again. So
The
for
government-
tax reasons.
Oh, the
yeah,
government
just
knew?
like, well, yeah.
In the eyes of God, you were not married, but in
No.
the eyes of the law.
Right. You came to my wedding, Joe. This friendship is real. We have created something real here in the last year.
I went to your wedding before I really knew you.
I know,
That
but it
was
also
weird.
helped our relationship because you got to see what I was like outside of this silly, jokey stuff that, underneath the beautiful exterior is just a real person. And it may be hard to see that sometimes, but it's there and she feels and
Yeah.
she feels.
Yeah. When was the moment when you looked at me and you said, "Oh,
That's my friend.
yeah," or like, "Oh, you see me in that different way of like I saw you with your parents or with your mom."
When we did the music video and we spent the day
yeah.
doing that, which was, first of all, like we were very close in proximity, physically close for all that stuff, which, I mean, it's weird to be, even if you're really good friends with someone, it's weird to be literally like touching noses
Yeah.
and staring, like so much eye contact and everything. That just like forced you kind of to open up. But then after, when we were packing up and you stayed to help me carry stuff to my car and you'd already been there all fucking day,
That was heroic.
it was wonderful. And I was
Yeah.
like, okay, this is my friend.
I
We're
remember you were
friends.
also impressed that I had practiced learning
Oh my
the
God,
dance.
that got me. Like, so on this podcast, obviously, and this is the end of the season, so we can say, like, we are both different
we're like amped up ridiculous versions of our actual selves, right? You know, we're not always like, la, la, la. You're not always, yep, yep, yep. You are, we have normal conversations where we're not,
Oh, really?
you know.
Okay, good.
Yeah, we've had them. And so I'm a very sentimental, emotional person. And I've got like, I cry every single day.
Little Prince.
At least once a day. And that got me teared up a little bit. You practiced that dance.
I still wasn't
you
good at
knew it so well. It really took me by surprise. I thought you were not going to know it at all when I was like, we need to go over it, because I thought you were for sure not going to know it. And you knew the dance.
It's funny that I think I told you this at the time, but I didn't learn the dance like for you. I learned it so I wouldn't look stupid.
Yeah, but the fact that you were having to not look stupid is because of me.
I don't think
because
so. I think it's more about me than you.
Why
I
can't
wanted
you-
to be good.
Even after a whole year, you can't just like, you know, after a whole year, this is it. This is the season finale. You know what? Let's just take a second. I made a supercut of some great moments, okay?
Oh.
And during that time, I want you to just sit and think a little bit about this friendship. And think about if you didn't have it and if it was gone tomorrow. Think about all the fun moments we've had and how worth it's been. And maybe you'll have something different to say when we come back from break.
Okay, I'll be interested to hear that.
To hear what you have to say.
Yeah.
Great.
I don't think you'll see my mustache at your child's christening. How
I feel
about
like
that?
you're being a little shit right now. You
Butts
told
are
me that
easy to
before.
look at.
Oh, diarrhea. I'm glad we're getting back to our roots. You know?
You think our roots are diarrhea?
I'm the zany one. Okay?
What do you mean?
I'm the zany one, man.
What country are you from? Hi, I'm Whoopi.
Erect nipples are like
I have
the happy tears.
Well, sometimes they're sad. My
Your neck looks
well, you said
fine.
face,
You
and
don't
then I was.
have jowls.
If I'm bare-chested in the world, do people assume that I've shaved it?
J-E-L-L-O. Let me put that dick in my mouth,
Oh,
you know?
God, read my lips.
She's banging a fence.
And there's
What
the
we do.
butthole.
One
count.
butthole per episode at least for me.
Okay.
I'd like to hit at least 5,
Don't
but
maybe rephrase it, but
I'd like to smash 5 buttholes.
on my Instagram, my friends said that I have pepperoni nipples.
Jewish cookie.
Jewish cookie.
Well, I found out that my vagina is special.
Wow, that was like a big flaccid dick.
I hope
Help.
tonight when you're in bed, you don't hear some chains a crackling and a rattling. Because I have a feeling you're going to get a visit from 3 Christmas spirits, past, present, and future.
I know the story.
Hey, baby, I hear the blues are calling. Toss salad and scrambled eggs. Lord, all over my purse.
Does he own a vest with no shirt under
The
it?
boy who lived.
Oh, now
Was it
you know
Doug?
everything. You quoting scripture now?
Hi, guys. I'm Laura Lee Bishop. I'm on my period, and I'm in a bad mood.
Back to nipples.
Sure, yeah.
Big dick energy.
Oh, God!
Twist kick. Twist kick. Oh, we can kick them.
Basta.
Ah, fantastic hairy beast.
Hairy beast.
Harry Potter.
That's what I call my vagina.
Oh, God. Well, if you want to make cookies, you got to crack a few eggs.
We're going to listen to some awesome tunes coming up after this break.
What is that? Gotta know. My mom wants to know. My mom mess me every day. Ding dong merrily on
I
high.
had a show at a fucking sex shop.
Is it racist that I...
Don't start a sentence that way.
Oh, I'm in a rock and roll band.
When you said the phrase dermatologist's nightmare,
Yeah.
I thought there's never been a phrase to sum you up better than that.
Marty.
Marty, we've got to get the flux capacitor. The flux capacitor.
I had roaches.
I had roaches.
You can't do anything in 8 minutes.
I'm sorry. You can do a hell of a lot. Oof. I feel bad for that widow, huh?
Oh, man. God. Just to lick a butthole, you're going to remember that forever? Jesus.
I'm going to marry one of our listeners.
And you gotta drink local, you gotta fuck local, and you gotta be local.
You gotta fuck local, because how else are you
local.
fucking?
Say,
I
hasn't been
love
called yet.
Joe's Bountiful Feast.
Okay,
Oh,
Joe,
Jesus, here we
God
go.
damn it.
Don't you just wipe and then drop?
No, you wipe and you look.
And then where do you drop? You go back down?
In volleyball, you're not supposed to slide onto your knees. So I was right all along,
you have
Coach
pads?
Davidson. I was right and you were wrong, and fuck your fake synthetic knees.
I actually have nice feet, and I've been told I have nice feet.
Oh, I'm scared.
Harry Potter. Wait, I don't remember now how. Harry.
Oh, Jesus. This is hard to watch. Well, you can't clench.
But I'm
You
gonna
gotta
be. You know, that
loose.
first time you want to be loose, but you're gonna be tight. My rap name is Sour Cream
Ugh, Jesus.
because I'm
Christ.
white and I'm mad as fuck. Nobody punches Joe Barlow in the face.
What is that? I like the
Jeez.
pickles. They're so dusty.
I'm a
That's
bottom
what
boy.
you're a bottom boy.
I'm a bottom boy, and you're a beach.
I'm a big top. We talked about our backs this week, and next week we're going to talk about our fronts.
We also talked about our fronts, though.
Not as much as I'd like to. Ooh, your dad.
Why are you saying, ooh, my dad?
Ooh, your dad.
Oh, my God. They didn't know that he was a thong, and he was cool, and she was not. He was so fun, and she was not. Maybe they'll be friends, even though he's cool. Maybe she will kind of get cooler, because she knows the cool guy, Mr. Joe. Joe is fun. She is not.
It's even harder to find.
That homoerotic pile of men that I took a photo of made me who I am today.
Darling, it's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me. Hey.
That's where I like to be. Right on that little tightrope.
Oh my God. It really depends on who's saying it. All I know is he ain't married right now.
I wish I knew what the hell you were talking about. I actually think I'm a fan of this podcast now.
It's funny.
This show made me laugh.
Yeah, it made me laugh too. It makes me laugh when I edit it, and I have to like sit there and listen to this stuff over and over a lot of times, and I still am laughing. There are things that I'm not there, and I'm never gonna not laugh at that just kill me. They kill me. Oh my God! Like when you sing that song, when you keep saying, "Joe is fun," she is not. It kills me every time. It makes me laugh every time.
Oh, man.
And so that's good. And you know what? So maybe nobody ever even listens to this thing again. Maybe, season 1's over and people say, fuck it. We've heard all we want to hear, which is insane because there's a lot more to come.
Stupid. And
We're
they're
just
dumb.
getting started. But it doesn't
also,
matter.
on the other hand,
because we're having a good time.
But maybe the Smithsonian will
Well,
want
they-
all these episodes
100%,
to preserve for future generations.
If they're smart.
If they're
smart. You say you're scientists over there. Are they scientists? You say you're anthropologists over there.
That may
How
be
about
more
you
likely.
study the two of us fucking
Yeah.
creatures?
How about George
how
Washington?
about-
Good. Movies. Okay.
Good. From George Washington to movies.
They hit the different things.
Yeah.
We got Judy Garland's slippers, ruby
Yeah,
red
yeah,
slippers.
yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
It's get a podcast in there.
Yeah, get a podcast in there. And why not one that is more obscure? Kind of offbeat.
Well, it's the number, and I've said this before, it's the number one podcast. And I'm proud.
Me too. And I'm proud of what we created. And I'm proud of this friendship. And so after hearing all of those moments, and we are now at the end of season 1. This is it. Is there anything you want to say to me? Anything at all?
Guys, I do want to say something.
Wait, I want you to stop because I want to tell you something.
Okay.
Joe, you are my friend. You are one of my very good friends. And you know what, man? I love you. I love you, brother.
All right.
Brother, I love you.
Yeah?
3 times.
It's
3
like
times.
Beetlejuice.
So go ahead and say what it is you were going to say because I just wanted to make sure that you understood this is serious now.
This is serious. Listening to the clips that you selected, You didn't ask for my opinion.
Well,
You selected the clips, and I listened to them. And I laughed. I said, oh, yeah, to myself, inside, not verbally.
well, you laughed out loud though.
Well, sometimes I couldn't help it. It was funny.
It's good.
And I said, oh, yeah, what a memory. And we have these memories recorded. My son doesn't exist yet, but I could put him on my knee.
Yeah.
And we could have one earbud in my ear, one earbud in his.
There won't be earbuds by
And
the time
he'd
you
be
have
my
kids.
little
It'll be like
earbud.
some
Well,
other
it'd probably
thing,
be
like
Bluetooth.
cochlear implant or something.
But the point is, he'd be on my knee,
Yeah,
and
that's the point of the
and
story.
we'd be laughing,
yeah.
and I'd be saying, son or daughter, or maybe what son over here,
Yeah,
a
or-
daughter over here.
And don't gender your kids so much too. We don't need to have to. Doesn't
What should I
labels?
say?
Hey,
My
Hezekiah.
child?
Hey, Jebediah.
I have to name them. That seems more
Hey, Sam.
too specific.
You know, because Sam could go either
I'm not
way.
ready to choose the name.
Okay, well then just say number 1 and number 2. How about that?
Well, the point is, I could have my offspring on my knee,
Right.
or two knees,
I
or
think you've probably had your offspring on your knee before. Okay.
now that's funny.
Thank you.
That should be in next year's.
Okay, I'll save it.
montage.
I'll try to use it.
Or maybe at the end of the year. That could be on the year's best.
Sure. Or New Year's Eve.
A New Year's Eve spectacular
sure.
when we do the countdown.
Right.
The traditional countdown.
The traditional that we do every year. for
But
the
what
past
I was saying in an inspiring way,
year. Sure.
and a moving way, and I hope you put music into
I will.
this, because sometimes you do
I
that.
love to do that.
I thought, this is my friend on this recording.
Okay.
Huh?
What about
do you mean?
What about in real life?
And in real life? Huh. Okay. Maybe also there too.
Well, that's closer than
But the point is, we've had many fun times.
We have.
Many of them documented.
and that's great.
A handful not on the podcast. But it was fun. It's been fun.
And when you are at my child's christening with your mustache, we'll be able to play this for them and say, this is when Mommy and Uncle Jojo really were becoming friends.
Can we
at the
get a
very
different
beginning.
name than Uncle?
Okay, what are you thinking? Tio? Tia? That's Spanish for aunt.
Yeah, I know. That's not better for me.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll think
I just
on
think
it.
the uncle thing, when you call someone who's not a blood relative uncle, that guy, you're like, I don't trust him.
Okay. I see what you mean.
Yeah,
I'm getting it. I mean, you'll never be alone with them. That's understood.
Why
that goes
not?
without saying.
I want to put them on
That
my
goes
knee,
without-
and
no.
I want to put
Nope,
an earbud
not
in their
gonna
ear,
happen. No,
and an
you're not
earbud
putting
in my
anything
ear.
in anyone's orifice. Okay.
We're
Full
back.
circle.
We're
Full
back for
circle, man.
season 2.
I love it, guys.
Oh,
Stay tuned.
guys.
Season 2 is a week away. So, should we take a break and milk it and like stretch it out so we can just?
Well,
have
we
some
should
off
go on a
time?
press tour.
Oh, I'll get on a booking that. Were you thinking like hit a Starbucks?
No,
Just
I want to go on
open-
Access Hollywood.
Okay.
Extra. Access Hollywood.
Do they have a thing?
That's how it goes.
Really? Is that?
Entertainment Tonight.
That's the thing? Those two things
No, actually,
have things?
no. But Entertainment Tonight, I think, goes.
Yeah.
Or is that a sports thing?
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
Tonight on Entertainment Tonight, it's the two wacky podcast hosts you know and love who want to be your best friend.
Butthole. That's the voiceover of us talking that they do.
When I first started
Buttholes. Golly. Maybe I'll do a supercut of us saying butthole, but God, it would take too much time.
You'd have to comb through every
Listeners,
episode.
hey, the number one heavy friending fan may do it though. So I'm still hoping.
Who's that?
I don't know. Somebody listening may do a supercut of us saying butthole.
Extra.
Extra. All right. See you guys next season on Heavy. I wish we had already done some next season. So right now I could play coming up next season on Heavy Friending. And it's like, how could you do this to me? I thought we were friends.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's a good soundbite.
And then like, how about one of something breaking and us going 1, 2, 3.
Whoa.
Oh shit.
Fuck.
Okay, here's another one. Oh no, nothing's ever going to be the same.
How about this one? I just want to go home.
It's okay. You got any more?
Yeah. Hey, take a look at this.
Oh shit, that's not what I expected.
You need to see this one to believe it. Just do clickbait titles.
Can you touch this and tell me, is it weird? No, that actually happened.
We do
you
have a
made
clip
me
of it.
do that. You made me do it twice.
Yeah.